Hi guys, and welcome back to episode 4 of my FIFA 14 simulated career with AFC Wimbledon. I've decided to right now have a look at the contracts that are up for renewal and to go through some of the players and look at potentially trying to renew them now, but only if they want the same money that they are currently on. People like Jack Midson is one. He's on 750 a week. He wants 750 a week. In fact, I can't even do that because signing on fee of £950, so I can't even do that, which is absolutely fantastic. I'll tell you what I can do though. If I go to transfers, budget, move it all across to transfer budget, leaves me 9,400. So I can then go back to the office, go to the contracts, and players like Midson, 3-year deal, same money, so that's all sorted. Arthur, 58. How old are you? You're 23. You know what? Yeah, let's sign you up. 3 years, 750. It's what he wants. St. Luce is one I want to sign up. 3 years, 750 is what he's on. Bamba, another one I want to sign up. 750 is what he's on. Western, you know what, Western, no, I don't want to sign you. I think I can do better. Moore, we'll sign you. Yeah, I'll give you a 2-year deal rather than the 3-year. Sammy Moore, I want you for 3 years if I can. Signing on fee of 1,200. We think we can afford that. George Frankham, yeah, we'll give you a 3-year deal. Jim Fenlon is a young kid. Yep, we can afford to sign him. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 8 players. We'll leave it as that. See who, if any of them, come back and say no. Some of them, hopefully all of them, will come back and say yes. But a bit of time off between games as we have an international break. Chris Arthur has accepted. Yusuf Bamba, not willing to because I'd like to discuss his role. Okay, but Moore has accepted. Sorry, Luke Moore has accepted. Sammy Moore has accepted. Frankham has accepted. Fenlon has accepted, and there are players leaving on international. Bodorov, Azogwe, and Sangare. I don't know why Bodorov's leaving because he's injured. Yusuf Bamba. Okay. We'll leave you for the time being, Bamba. I believe you are out on loan. Let's just quickly check squad report. Have a look down the bottom. Yeah, you're out on loan. Oh no, I don't want to do that. I'm trying to figure out what you are going to be, Bamba. It depends how you progress. If hopefully you progress up by 5 or 6, then great. St. Luce has accepted the contract. Jack Midson, about that new contract. Thanks for the contract extension, but at this time it's not something I want to commit myself to. I'm going to decide where I want to play my football in the near future, and I'll get back to you. Okay, fella. That's interesting. Maybe then I look to sell you in the January transfer window if you're going to start being a dick and you don't want to commit to the club, and maybe a dick is being a bit too harsh on you. Kevin St. Luce has accepted the contract, so that's a fair number of players who have accepted new contracts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 still to accept, but so we haven't put some of these in. Kennedy, I do want to sign you. Midson, you rejected. Sheringham, I think I may try and sell you. Bamba, you wanted to understand your role. Western, I want to sell you. Charlie Fayers, you're a young kid, aren't you? 18. Yeah, you know what? I'll sign you up for now. I can sell you. Jack Hart, let's sign you up. Bennett, I want to get rid of you. Warner, you'll be back up, I think. But at least I've got you in there. So Sheringham is one who may need to be sold. 25. What's his finishing? finishing is 56. Okay, I'll see if I can sell Sheringham in the January transfer window. Okay, well, oh no, don't want to do that. Whilst this is getting ready into the team like that, I will make a note. Sheringham sell January. Okay, right. So Sangare in. Western. Who have I got that can play right back? I've got Fuller. Bodorov. We want Hwang Sok Ho in. Frampton. Kennedy. Fenlon. Standing tackle. Standing tackle 54. Slide tackle 53 for Kennedy. Stand tackle 58 and 59 for Fenlon. Short pass. Fenlon is worse than Kennedy. Frampton, short pass 55, stand tackle 56. So wow, Kennedy is potentially one that could be on his way out. Arthur, how good are you? Short pass 49. Reese Weston, no. Okay, it's going to be Fenlon in there. Right, Porter, Peel, Moore. We'll take Moore out. And we'll have a Zogway in. Midson 56 crossing. Chris Arthur 58 crossing. Sprint speed, strength, acceleration. Yeah, we'll have Chris Arthur in there. Bodorov needs to come off the bench. Get rid of him for Weston because he can play anywhere. I want Warner on the bench for Bays. Frankham. You know, let's have Luke Moore on the bench for Charlie Sheringham. I really do want to try and get rid of Charlie Sheringham. And we are a 2-star team now, so we should be finishing in the top half of the table. I know the board wanted automatic promotion, but I think that may be a long way off. Guys, I don't know if you've seen this on anyone else's simulation. If you have, let me know. If it's a glitch and it's only because I'm on early access. But you can see here on the right hand side, we're just not seeing the team news for the other team. And I don't know if it's just because it's on early access. I don't know if it's a new feature. It's certainly interesting, and I would say I'm not bothered about it, but it would be nice to see the team. It does come up eventually. You see there, Chesterfield, who we are playing, have won their last 3. Beat Sheffield United, that must have been in the cup. Beat Barnsley 2-0 and York 1-0. So I'm not hopeful of a good result here. We have a few players who are out of form. Okay, see the team now comes up for Chesterfield. Wow, a 1-0 win. Moore with the goal. I don't know. It's more. It's 11. I think that's Luke Moore, not Sammy Moore. Okay, so where does that put us in the table? I don't want to attend the press conference.
English Football League 2.
That puts us up to 7th in the table, and we have a game a couple of days later. Charlie Fayer's contract offer declined. I'd like to understand my role. Callum Kennedy has accepted. Warner has accepted. Okay. We'll leave all that for the time being. We don't have to worry about. Whoa, don't want to do that. No, I want to go and check the squad out. Right. Some of these players are going to need a rest. Bennett, you can come out for Frampton. Porter on the right wing. We have Frankham there. Zogway for Sammy Moore. Kuberly, we'll have you out. We'll have Midson in. And we shall leave it as that. Interesting to see how we get on in this game with our keeper. Well, Northampton beat York 2-0 in their last game, but before that lost 5-0 to Villa and 1-0 to Exeter. Yeah, the reason I'm talking about the goalkeeper is his stamina was pretty low, and his energy was getting a bit low in that previous game. 1-0 win. Midson missed a penalty. Jesus, you're meant to be our best penalty taker. But yeah, it was just interesting to see what happened in terms of our goalkeeper and how if he can handle 2 games close together like that. And by the looks of it, he can, because obviously 2 clean sheets in a row now, which is great. To be fair, we've seen we can score goals. It's just we couldn't. We were conceding a bit too many. Chase Jackart, he wants to understand his role, and another press conference. I'm not going to worry about that. Right, so I've got a game coming up in 4 days' time. See there down the bottom on the left, there was a player who I'm going to look to try and bring in. I will show you this guy. Unfortunately, I couldn't afford him in the the summer, the summer transfer window, one we've just had. Scout instructions. Let's go backwards.
Morecambe 1, Burton Albion.
No, it's not him.
Newport County 2, Hartlepool United 2.
Where the hell? How the hell do I find out?
Portsmouth 1, Plymouth Argyle 2, Torquay United 1.
There's got to be some way of finding out. Is it in Global Transfer Network?
Scunthorpe United 2, Accrington Stanley 2.
I don't. There was.
0, Chesterfield.
There's a player who I was going to look to try and buy. What's this in the office?
So what do those results mean?
This is it.
At the top of the table.
See my final report on Martin Andreas Silva. This is the keeper who I was looking to bring in, but unfortunately I just could not.
With 16 points.
Could not afford him. You see, he's going to got 1 red stat, and that's his stamina. But reactions, reflexes, kicking, acceleration, agility, and jumping, all great. They've dropped a little bit as they were in the red. Some of those, sorry, they were in the green. Some of those. But it would be nice if I actually gave you his overall. I'm wondering if that's just because my scouts are crap. But he is a player I'm going to add to my shortlist. He's on wage 6,000 a week. I just can't afford him right now. If I'd sold 2 players on transfer deadline day, maybe I could have. But I wasn't risking selling 2 players and not getting in another one. I risked selling 1 goalkeeper to get in another. Right, Frampton out, Bennett in, Franken will have you out, and Porter back in. Peel, you out, Azogwe back in. Smith will drop you, and we'll have Kubele there. Energy is looking okay. Morale is pretty good. I've now seen, guys, as well, the arrows on the right of the player's overall rating. I don't know if you've seen before, if anyone's mentioned this before. That is the form. The form tab. So you've got energy, you've got morale. Form has gone. So if you've got overall / form, obviously if it's going up, the player's in form. If it's not, then they're either the level form, or if it's obviously going down, they are out of form. But Southend, Wales scored 1 in their last 3, and that was against Exeter in a 1-1 draw. They have lost to York and Oxford. Hopefully they can lose to us as well. Here we go, 0-0. Kubele injured. Let's hope it's not for too long. Physiotherapist report. Here we go. Broken toe, out for 6 weeks. Bollocks. Okay. So we'll move the schedule on, but that means that Charlie Sheringham is going to be on the bench, and who's in the strike, and it's going to be Midson and Smith up front. Midson about leaving club. Okay, you can see that on the top left. So we have some news. Here we go. Boss, don't feel you can't select me for the team. I'll be giving everything for the team when selected. I might end up staying, I'm not sure yet. Okay, I'm guessing that's potentially come up then, as we do have someone out injured, so it's therefore realised that I could be in a quandary as to whether to play him or not. It's the only thing I can think of, maybe, maybe not. Right, let's get Sheringham on there. Who else? Frankham. I want St. Luce to have some game time though, so we'll keep him there. Kennedy.
16 points. In sixth,
Uh,
16 points.
yeah, we'll have you on instead of Frampton.
With 14
Kubley's injured.
in eighth.
Bays isn't going to play, and Bodorov is injured as well. Warner, yeah, he's out of form, but he's not played. St. Luce.
Second bottom, Exeter City with 5
Okay.
points. Third bottom, Morecambe
So form is looking okay. We need a good left. We need
with 5 points.
to. I think still need to sort out the defence for this next game. Right, sim this match. So Cheltenham beat York 4-0. Every team's playing York, Exeter, or Oxford. That's the one thing that it's not realistic because you know for the time being those teams are going to be the ones that come up. So they beat York anyway. 2-2 draw. Midson and Arthur with the goals. Fuller with a yellow. Hwang Sok Ho with a red card again. God damn it. Okay. So suspended for 1 game or for 2 games this time.
English Football League 2. AFC Wimbledon 2.
Suspended for 1 match. Attend press conference.
Torquay United 1.
AFC Wimbledon motivate.
Stanley 1.
Motivate my players. I do like that feature, how you can
Hartlepool United.
get in there and just give your players a bit of a G up should you need to.
Bristol Rovers 2. Newport County
It
1.
hopefully will help them
Redbridge 2.
just feel
4.
a little bit better should they be on a bit of a poor run of form.
1.
Right, Frampton in. How else are we looking? Bennett is looking.
2. Southend United.
Oh, hey, I'll have to do for now. Right, I'll tell you what, let's give St. Luce a game. He's got some pace. Let's hope he can exploit it against Portsmouth in this game.
Second, Bristol Rovers.
1st of October.
In third,
What a surprise. Portsmouth have played York City, Exeter City and Oxford United.
with 20
They have Barcham injured and Ungala suspended. 4-1-4-1 formation.
17 points.
Hopefully we can get their striker out in the blue. 2-2. Smith, Midson with the goals. Marquis and Ferry with the 2 goals for Portsmouth.
4 points.
Okay, we went 1-0 up, then 1-1, then went 2-1 up. So we can't hold on to a lead. Interesting. But
Champions Cup.
I
3, Napoli 0.
don't. I'm just going to go back and have a look. Okay, don't we need to worry about any of those two. Play conversation.
Olympic
Thanks Jack for coming to me and saying you're happy.
Real Sociedad 1.
I was thinking about the calendar and I was thinking about how we've got on in September. Away 1-1-0. Home 1-1-0. Drew 0-0.
City 2. Cheltenham
Drew 2-2.
Wycombe Wanderers 1.
So we've collected
and Redbridge
3, 6, 7, 8 points
Newport County
out of a possible 12 in September, conceding 2 goals
United
and scoring 4.
Hampton Town 1.
And then we started, so that's 5 games we've gone now unbeaten.
Bury 2. Portsmouth
Pretty good, happy with that. We'll get this final game done
Southend United
against Accrington, and then that'll be it for this episode. Be about 20 minutes. I'm going to try and keep it to about 20 minutes now, just in case a file goes corrupt as it did before. I really wasn't happy about that. So
second, rising up the table.
I think what I'm going to do now is, like I said, 20-minute episodes. There may be occasion where there are 2, potentially 3 uploads per day.
Bristol Rovers
Um,
22
I will let you know in advance if I'm planning on doing that, so therefore you guys know you haven't missed one. There will always be, hopefully if you're watching on your computer, maybe, I don't know if it works on iPads or not, but in the top right hand will always be the playlist for this AFC Wimbledon career. So if you know you happen to have missed one because there's been a double, triple upload, then if you click on that playlist you'll be able to find every episode. I'm going to make sure they're in there from the start.
Torquay United with 7
But
points. Fifth bottom,
let's check the team out ahead of the final game against Accrington. And I'll do a squad review. I'll do a squad report because I can see there Sangare has gone up to a 68. Right, St. Luce needs to come out. Porter back in. Arthur, his physical stats are looking pretty good still. Heading accuracy, dribbling, crossing is okay. I was going to change it, but I want him to have some game time and become a good 60 plus rated left mid. I think this, I believe, is the team I'm going to have for the rest of the season now. So I don't think, obviously being out of 2 cup competitions, what a surprise! Accrington have played York, Exeter, and Oxford. Sorry, felt like I had to say that. But yeah, I don't feel as though I'm going to get any more money from the board. I'm out of 2 cup competitions, so the only way I'm going to get some more funds available to me is by getting through to the 3rd, if not 4th round of the cup, which doesn't start proper until December. So money could be tight for bringing new players in. Okay, Midsom puts us 1-0 up after 14 minutes. Let's get to the end of the game. 1-1, Wilson. Once again, we cannot finish a game off. We throw a lead. But at least we've not conceded 2, which was the worrying thing. And at least unbeaten in this episode. 2 wins followed by 4 draws. That keeps us... Where are we? No, don't want to do that. I want to go down to this one. Table. I think that's 8th in the table. Yeah. 1-4, drawn 5, lost 2, goals for 13, goals against 11. Worrying thing is though, guys, we're meant to be gaining automatic promotion with 6 points off Chesterfield in 3rd, so a couple of those wins, I would have liked to have turned, as soon as a couple of those draws, would like to have turned them into wins. That would have been an extra 4 points, which would have put us in 6th place. But we're only out of the playoffs on goal difference. I think if I can make it into the playoffs, that will be reasonable as long as I get promoted. I think that is one thing that I think, although the board wanted automatic promotion, I think if I can just get promotion via the playoffs, that should be good enough because I still gained promotion. But you saw at the start of the season the fact that we were a 1-star team with the 4th worst budget in the league, and they wanted automatic promotion. I felt that was a bit over, it wasn't unrealistic. Let's check these now. Suleiman Kubalay has returned. Press conference. Bodorov has returned. Players leaving on international duty. Don't need to worry about that. But guys, I will call it a day there. And I am going to save this over Crazy Gang, not Crazy Gang 2, because that was the last one done. There you go, you can see I've saved that. And guys, I'm going to call it a day there. I will be back with you with another episode, maybe on Thursday. It could be Friday. Thursday I'm start back at work, so we'll have to see about that. But guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully you've liked it. You can give me a thumbs up, that'd be appreciated. And don't forget to spread the word. The more subs I can get, the more videos I can put out, the more time I want to put into it. I don't want to put the time in, but I seem to be gaining a sub and losing a sub every day. I don't seem to be staying around the same. I don't seem to be going up, which is one of my aims, just to get my videos out there for more people. But you guys that have been with me from the start have been brilliant. You guys that post comments, brilliant. If you guys have seen any plays in anyone else's videos who you think I should look to get, feel free to put them in the comments. We will have a look what we can do in the January transfer window. If not, it will be the summer transfer window next year. And the second simulated career will be out in a couple of weeks. I'll be having a look at the leagues that I want to do in that one. I don't know whether to make that one a playable one or whether to just have that as a simulated one. I think I am thinking about making that one a potentially playable one, where I do as before, play one episode and simulate another couple. So play one game and simulate 2 or 3 per episode. But we shall see. If you guys want this one to become the playable one, then let me know. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Cheers.